we're going to move on to tinting eyelashes now.
Woo!
Right. So
this is something you really want a professional for.
Yes, absolutely. I wouldn't recommend doing this to yourself or doing it at home unless you have had the proper guidance and instructions. But once again, if you do feel confident and if you are wanting to do it to somebody else, this is how we do it, and we thought we may as well cover it.
Absolutely. And it's something that I do. It's something that I like to have done every couple months anyway. So it's something I do in real life.
Yeah.
And that I usually ask Natasha to do. So that's why I wanted her to do it. But you do want to find, you know, unless you're a licensed cosmetologist, that's a different conversation. That's usually who should be doing this, is someone with a cosmetology license.
Absolutely.
That's who you want. And just, again, like, I know the Benefit bars are doing it, like Benefit Makeup have their stores now are starting to do them. So you can find some cool, you know, there's some good licensed cosmetologists out there doing this now, and we just want to do it here so you can see what the process looks like in case you've never had it done.
Absolutely. And so you can also have an idea of the effect of what it does to having your eyelashes tinted.
Absolutely.
Because it really does, it does change it. And for those of you who don't particularly like to wear a lot of makeup, or if you feel that, you know, mascara can aggravate your eyes a lot, this is like a really good alternative of just having a little bit of definition around the eye area.
Absolutely.
So I've started by just cutting in half with some little scissors, cuticle scissors, DMAC, and I'm just going to saturate them with water.
So that spray water, when you're a makeup artist, it's so important because it's sterile.
Mm-hmm.
So you want, when you're working with someone, you don't want them, you know, you want to see where the water's coming from because it's going on your face.
Absolutely. Okay, and once again, just with our petroleum product, we're just going to trace around, looking up for me, sweetie. We're going to go underneath the lashes. Once again, creating a barrier so we're not staining or alleviating as much stain as possible. Close for me. And on the top as well. Okay. She's out.
Woo.
And looking up for me. So just protecting underneath the eye and also just helping pushing up those other little bottom lashes. Okay. There we go there as well. Okay. Close for me.
It's like a glue.
Yeah, exactly. Should feel like that. So I am, once again, I have mixed up eyelash tint. Because Sally does have quite light eyelashes, I've gone for black over dark brown or light brown because she does like that definition around the eyes. There's black or blue black. I find that black is a little more natural than the blue black. Black always has that tendency of looking really dyed, whereas this is a far more natural eyelash colour. So starting, just looking up for me again, honey. I think I've put this a little bit too close and down. Got it. So I'm going to start by getting the mascara on and going and coating the lashes from the bottom up.
When they're doing this, keep your eyes closed.
Oh, always.
FYI. I already know because I've had it done enough that I know that that's the moda operandi. But yeah, when you have this done, it's like the hardest thing is just keeping your eyes closed, really.
So I'm now just going, I'm going to actually remove this because it's a little bit too fat. So we'll just get rid of that, and I'm going to have to be super, super careful. So getting up and in. Up and in, So you really want to make sure that they're coated quite well. I find that with eyelash tinting as well, it has a natural desire to want to creep closer into the lash line, so I don't actually really dig it into the lash line. So I sort of really, the outside tips get coated really, really well. And then I find that it naturally sort of bleeds itself into. So I'm going to use a really, really small
And if you're
cotton
having
tip.
this done in a salon, you want to make sure they keep it closer again to your tips and kind of far away from your skin, as far from as they can from your eyelid, right, Natasha?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there we go. So all those lashes are coated really well with our tint. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go on to do the other one. Take that off though. They're a bit fat. There you go there. You're
I'm being
coping.
quiet.
Yeah, I know. You're having some quiet time there.
Meditating.
Yeah. Go to that happy place, darling.
My natural situation, just to non-stop talk.
I love it though. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
All right. So I think at this stage we're going to get Sally to keep her eyes shut, and I'm going to check the eyebrows and see how they're coming along.
Baking.
Baking around.
It is like baking. Hair color, even eyelash and eyebrow color has always been like baking.
So I've just gotten a wet one just to see how this is coming along. So I feel that it could probably do with a little bit more time. So I'm going to go back and just put...
Now there are eyebrow kits you can get at home. I mean, at like the beauty supply.
Mm-hmm.
So are there any recommendations you make for people when they're choosing color, just to try to do something close to their natural color, right?
Yeah, I mean, in my experience, generally you have light brown, brown, dark brown, black, and blue black.
Right, those are the options.
They're your options, pretty much.
And it's usually pretty good to stay away from blue black unless you literally have blue black hair.
Well, even then I probably wouldn't. I think because it's mostly sort of eyelash tints that we use even to dye eyebrows.
Yeah.
Look, I know some of my friends which are hairstylists or hair colorists, they mix up their own formulas, but you know, they've studied for 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. They have license to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, darling, we're going to have to let you sit and bake for
no
a few
worries.
minutes.
How often do you think people should get this done?
Look, every 4 to 6 weeks, if they need it. I mean, you know, it does have a tendency of fading quite quickly because, you know, you're always washing your face.
And if you put like real mascara or makeup remover, it'll get away. It'll come off faster.
Well, yeah, because you're removing that, and you're removing it with stronger products.
Yeah, exactly.